Hello, everybody. Welcome back to some Shadow of the Tomb Raider, picking up where we left off. We are back in the mission of San Juan, exploring, well, advancing the plot line at least
Not as
somewhat.
bad as you think.
You don't know what
Abby,
happened
can you
last
help
night.
me with this? It's broken. Hold on. Are you that Lara? Croft?
I am.
I recognize you from your picture. What's your interest with this place?
I'm following a riddle. The heart of the serpent is in the cup near the many stone faces.
The stone faces. That's why I'm here too.
I don't want to step on your toes. It's the serpent in the cup I'm really looking for.
Well, I can tell you the faces have been here for at least 400 years. According to documents in the library, they keep watch. Legend has it, they're guarding a secret crypt.
A crypt?
We've never been able to find it. As you can imagine, that's what drives the treasure hunters crazy. But if the infamous Lara Croft is as clever as they say she is, well, if you were to find it, you might be doing me a favor.
You think I should start at the library?
Yes, it's over by the cemetery. It's one of the oldest buildings here. Make sure you credit me if you find anything.
Thank you. I will.
Where the hell does this thing connect to? Oh, right there. Okay, well, there's the stone faces. Okay, so that should get us into this build. I'm assuming this is the library, and it has, like, the rest of the pages in it, except for, the couple that are this way. But then we also have this side quest, which should give us access
She's been
to
hurt.
that crypt that
I'll
we
never
could
forgive
get.
myself.
You'll have to calm down.
Did you say someone's missing?
Yes, Isabella, another member of the field study. I checked on her after the first tremors this morning, but her tent was empty.
You should ask Manu. He probably told her where to find El Dorado.
This is serious. We had a fight last night. A bad one.
I'm sorry, Guillermo. I didn't realize. Please continue.
You had a fight. I don't mean to pry, but
It's all right. We've been very close friends for almost a year, and I think both of us would like there to be more, but neither of us has broached the subject. Isa and Sarah, they often don't get along. Sorry, Sarah, but it's true. Because Sarah insists on her team being very down to earth, while Isa has a passion for folkloric tales of hidden temples. I often get caught in the middle.
those stories always come from somewhere. Even if most of it is made up, there'll be some kernel of truth to it.
That's Isa's viewpoint too. Anyway, there's an old blind man who lives here named Manu who's full of these kinds of stories. He convinced her there's a secret crypt hidden around here, and last night she asked me to come with her and find it. I refused, and we got into the old fight. It ended with her calling me a hidebound coward and me calling her a foolish child.
So she ran off.
Yes, to as she put it, prove all you naysayers wrong. This morning I heard rumors that she vandalized the cemetery last night. That's when I started looking for her. When I found her missing with no one knowing anything, I started to worry. What if she went looking for the crypt and something happened? I could never forgive myself.
All right. You stay here, so if there's news or she comes back, you'll know about it. I'll go looking for Isabella, starting with the cemetery.
You'd do that?
To be honest, I'm as curious about that crypt as she is.
There's a weird little jump there. I'm honestly surprised both things are sending us to the cemetery. I like, that's honestly surprising to me. I really expected to just be sent to the crypt, but I mean, obviously, something at the cemetery will send us there. A base camp, yeah. Oh, let's look at that. We do too. All right, what do you have to say?
You hear that?
I don't hear anything.
Exactly. She must be close.
She?
The Empress Jaguar. As soon as she shows up, every other animal shuts up. No need to attract her attention, right?
Right. Shouldn't we be quiet too then?
Oh, there's the Empress Jaguar. Well, we've already fought her. All right, what do we got here?
18th of December, 1604. I've neglected this journal for far too long. We've worked hard to build the mission. Every day more people arrive. Native villagers seeking conversion, soldiers tired of war. others whose faith has been tested by the long, dangerous journey through the jungle, all lured by Lopez's gospel of purity through labor. We work from sunrise to sunset, and then Lopez, or Angel de la Cruz as he now calls himself, spends his evening preaching the mission's purpose, to test the chosen one. He's calmed considerably, and if he believes something pursues him still, he keeps it to himself. Tomorrow we begin to build the library, where the box will safely rest until it is ready to be found by the chosen one.
Okay, so the box is just in the library? I mean, I feel like that's not going to be true, because that seems really easy. Although, not that there, because I mean, oh, there could be something out this way. I mean, we've, excuse me, explored like the rest of this place except for what might be this direction. Because I mean, there's a gate there and a gate there. Not that it necessarily leads anywhere, but you know. Okay. Now, the only thing outside of the library and crypt, in the path to the crypt, that I can break this, right? That, we have is in that library, I think. Because, I mean, there is, like, that. I'm assuming that it's all the same building, because it does look like it's sectioned off, but I'm assuming it's not really. Okay, that I wasn't expecting. Where the hell is this monolith? Hello, come back here, bug. I like how she takes out her knife to stab the bug, because it, like... I mean, it's up there, right? Yeah. Oh. Clearly not going in that way. It isn't something I need to do from up there, is it? Aha, no, this one more, thank you. Didn't see this because I attached to that rope from over there. So I didn't even think that it might attach somewhere else. That doesn't happen very often in this game. Oh yeah, look at all this over here. Clearly somebody else has been here. Now watch this be that one language that I don't have mastered. Oh, nope.
This describes something nearby. I swim with a turtle, seen only by those who let fear fall away.
Oh, right, I actually know where this one is. Alright, just let go there. Oof, alright, didn't expect you to take damage from that. Actually, this is the direction we need to go. I don't know what fear falling away has to do with anything. Because it is down here. I may not remember exactly. I don't know exactly where down here. Remember, like I've done it before. I mean, it's definitely down. Oh, maybe this. Oh, did I? No, it's just light. Okay, let's see here. Should be around here somewhere. There it is. Underwater ones suck. Because there's very little, like, landmarks under there. But hey, got it. Alright. Now then, to get back up top and over to that graveyard. It's a lot. Oh. What's with this thing? Oh, alright. Well, hey, I found a golden llama. That is a loud fucking gun. Holy shit. Like, that echoed like a motherfucker in that place. Alright. Well, I don't know what the hell that is about, but... Oh. I thought I hit the button. Apparently it didn't register. Alright. Back we go. Yeah, I didn't realize that there was a faster way to get back to the mission. Like, I didn't realize that these two were connected. When I looked at the map, I really just assumed that this path here would lead me over to where the monolith was, but surprise, didn't.
Lara, you find anything yet?
Abby's friend mentioned a crypt somewhere around the library. I'll meet you there.
Finished a new anime this week. Harem in the Labyrinth of Another World. I was tentative to turn it on. Oh look, he was. Yeah.
So
I mean,
there's
he
a
was
crypt
already
around
here
somewhere.
before.
A secret crypt.
Why secret? If Lopez is involved, there's bound to be a trick.
That's a solid theory. What about you? Did you find anything?
I got a pamphlet. 7 steps closer to God.
Who knows? Maybe it'll help. Strange there are only 7 stations. This must be based on an older tradition. Jesus takes up the cross, falls the first time, meets his mother. Then Veronica wipes his face before he falls the second time. Then he is crucified and finally entombed.
Okay. But anyway, I was tentative, to say the least, based on its name.
I'll be around.
Someone once said if you really want to learn about a town, you have to visit their graveyards. I don't know why. One is the same as the next. Some might be a little more orderly.
Yeah, we
more
already
rows,
talked to this chick.
Or
But yeah, when it first started out, it seemed like it was still going to be like a decent show, right? And it was. I mean, overall, I would say that I did enjoy it. But man, it got to that last episode, right? And it dropped all pretense of having a plot and just switched into a porn. Like, you have no idea. Like, because before, right, it was a show that had sex in it, which is fine, right? Like, they even somewhat managed to work the sex into the plot line, right? To show how the main character's relationship would grow, right? But then yeah, like because he only has the one girl until the final couple episodes, right? And then yeah, they just drop everything. Like every race in that world has a unique job class that only that race can have, and like the first girl he gets is like a wolfkin and she has beast warrior. Then the second girl he gets is a dwarf and they have blacksmith. And I don't think that they say what any of the other ones is, but then he asks them what humans is. It's sex maniac. And I was like, all right. And then yeah, then they just drop all pretense of a plot. And it's like, all right, now it's a
Calling me
porn.
a witch. Huh. Imagine.
I'm sorry?
I'm a herbalist, a shamefully unrecognized branch of medical science. And that child's grandmother was a dowser. The things people ignore that are right in front of their noses.
Some people are afraid to believe in what they can't understand.
Ha! You sound like Issa.
Isabella, the archaeologist. You know her.
A smart girl, a good researcher, and unafraid to admit there are things she doesn't know. She's the one who broke the cross, by climbing on it. I don't know what was in her head. I tried to stop her, but she was very upset about something, angry and full of grief at the same time.
Do you know where she is now? I'm looking for her.
I don't know. After the cross broke, she ran away, but I didn't see which direction. In the state she was in, I knew better than to try to interfere with her. I'm sorry.
That's all right. You've given me more information than I had. Do you need some help with this cross?
I do. But first we have to get those children out of the way. It isn't safe for them to be running around while we work. That blind trickster filled their heads with tales of treasure, and they think I mean to steal it.
I'll talk to them.
Alright, time to get the kids away, huh? Oh, it doesn't let me pull up my guns from here.
Hey, get away from here. It's our treasure.
It's getting quite late. How about postponing the hunt until tomorrow?
No, we're not leaving till we find it. We'll sleep here if we have to.
Oh, I hope it doesn't come to that. Is there anything I can do to help?
No, we told you. You're not getting our treasure. Manu said if we find it, we can keep it.
That's a shame. The sisters told me you were very good at sharing, and I do know a lot about treasure hunting.
You know the sisters? She could tell on us.
I won't tell if you won't tell. I have a secret too. I'm the brave adventurer Lara Croft.
Whoa. We won't tell.
They don't know who
but
you
can
are.
help us. If you find the treasure, we'll split it, even.
You've got a deal. What do you need?
Manu told us we need to solve a riddle to find the treasure.
Are you any good at riddles?
I'm an expert. Let's hear it.
I want you to take my supply.
I'm nourished when the heavens cry.
If I get sick, a village dies.
Who am I?
Well,
There's something there.
yeah, where? Oh, there we go.
Looks like there's something here. Fool's gold and costume jewelry. But the kids will love it.
Also, at any point, did anybody call the other, like the girl we're looking for, Isabella? Because I remember dude calling her Issa a bunch. I don't remember him ever saying Isabella, and I'm curious where the hell Laura got that from.
So did you find anything?
I sure did. Look at this.
We're rich. Hold on, hold on. We said everyone gets an equal share, so...
Oh no, I couldn't possibly accept any of your treasure.
You mean it?
Absolutely.
I knew it right away when I saw you. I said there's a real hero.
Please, please, it was nothing. I only did what any reasonable person would do.
Thanks for finding the treasure. We're going to show it to Manu.
I don't know how you got Diego and the rest of those kids out of the way, but I'm glad you did. Now we can get to work.
Also, I love how she's like, "I'm the brave adventurer, Laura Croft." I'm like, whoa, because we haven't been in the mission for long enough for word to spread about us. We haven't done anything in the mission for word to spread about us. So while a couple people may know our name, the odds that those kids do is like next to zero. So I can't help but feel like the only reason they went whoa is because she said it the way she did. She's like, "I am the brave adventurer, Laura." And they're like, whoa. It's like, we don't know who you are, but you said it with such confidence.
Thank you for your help, and I hope you find Isa. I'm worried about her. I wish I knew why Isabella was trying to climb the cross. Maybe something about the cross can show you where Isa went.
Also, we couldn't do that while the kids were around. Like,
There's an inscription. Look through me to find the way.
okay. But yeah, like, really? You're telling me that we couldn't have done that? Like, I thought maybe we had to, like, pick the cross up and, like, lift it onto something. Not just, like...
There's the next cross.
Oh, yeah, by the way, I'm following the cross is. I promise. Uh, like, there's no reason we couldn't have done. Hell, we could have got the kids to help. It was literally just pick up one end and tilt it upwards. I mean, like, there was nothing dangerous about that unless one of them got their foot caught under it. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, that's ridiculous. I mean, it's fine. It's not like I had to, like, travel far to,
I can see another.
get rid of them or anything, but still. Bug.
There's the next cross.
Stay far away.
Looks like there's something here. Wait, I can push this. Got it. Hello?
I have a question. How'd she close it behind her?
When I first laid eyes on Angel de la Cruz, I knew I met a man of worth. When he spoke, my heart shook. Its tremors vibrated for days after his first sermon. That evening, God himself told me to set out to prove I was the chosen one. I left the next morning, seeking to prove my worth.
So, I mean, there's definitely going to be some kind of, like, trial or something that we got to do, right? So now we're heading into the crypt. Oh, there's a ladder. I feel like dropping on a ladder like that and catching yourself on one of those planks is insanely risky. Like,
Isabella! Are you in here?
seriously though, where did she hear Isabella? I mean, oh. There we go. Hello, hello. I gotta say, this is probably like my favorite thing that they added to this, like rappelling down. I don't know why.
Oh, thank God.
No, it's not thanks to God that I'm here. It's thanks to whatever that dude's name was. I don't remember. Contu's Gilded Vest. Hunting increases the wearer's experience. Okay.
Oh, at last, somebody found me.
There you are.
Yes. Who are you?
Guillermo sent me to find you. He's worried about you.
Poor Guillermo. He's probably killing himself with guilt, too. I guess we were both right. There was a hidden crypt, and I did have an idealized view of what it would be like.
How did you injure yourself?
I was on a rope when the tremor hit. The shaking threw me into the walls, the rope snapped, and I hit the water badly. I think my ankle's broken.
In order to get you out, I'll have to go back for help. It will take several people. What's so funny?
Can one of those people be Sarah? I'd love to see the look on her face when she has to admit that one of Manu's fantastic stories turned out to be true.
I'll suggest it to Guillermo. Now, I don't think I can get out the way I came in, so I'm gonna have to look for another way out. I'll be right back.
And I'll be right here.
I think the odds are this chick survives. I mean, it's Tomb Raider. But there's not really anything that should kill her here. I'm going to give her a 50-50 shot, I'm going to say. I'm going to say 50. You know what? I'm going to give her 70-30 to survive. Because it doesn't... Yeah, I mean, I feel like they could kill her, but I feel like it would be like a very cheap kind of thing, you know? Like a very cheap death.
May
Hey.
Huascar's knowledge of the two afterlives be sufficient to guide us, if we arrive in either.
Hey, I finally mastered that language. Oh, look at that. There's a trap over there. Hey, ancient dialects increased. Monoliths unlocked, which is not true, because as far as I'm aware, we've got all the monoliths, but maybe there is one. Maybe there's an area that just they didn't make a collectibles map for, which would be weird.
I was not worthy. Forgive me for my hubris.
Alright. Okay, so that looks like it'll be our way out. But we've got like a relic and 3 more documents down here, I think. I will say they've been doing a lot better in games lately. Like this one and Jedi Fallen Order there, where it's significantly harder to tell which way is going to be the dead end and which way is the way to go. Which I'm conflicted, honestly, about whether or not that's a good thing. I mean, game design wise, that's a good thing. I mean, if you make it too okay, well, that looks important. If you make it too obvious, then it's like, well, why would we ever why would the character ever go the wrong way, right?
In preparation for the ultimate test, I have begun to explore the crypts and tombs found near the mission. They are challenging and dangerous, and I am slowly improving. My reflexes are quicker, I'm getting stronger, and I dare say my eyesight in the dark is improving. I know there are others trying to prove their worth to Brother de la Cruz, but they will not best me.
Yeah, that library's gonna have some bullshit in it, guaranteed. Okay, that's... No, okay, there you go. Alright, so there is shit above us then. I just wanted to make sure that we weren't missing something down here, you know. So, yeah, there's definitely going to be a trial in the library, or next to the library, or the library will lead us to a trial. Otherwise, there would be no reason. Oh wow, didn't actually have to grab the ledge.
Was that you? It was me, don't worry.
Hello, hello. Oh, I guess I can't really... I don't know if I could see you through there.
I have returned from my training, however, Brother de la Cruz has disappeared. The Sisters of the Mission have no idea where he went. No matter. I will wait for him to return. My heart is pure. My head is clear. I am ready for the trials, and I will prove to him I am the chosen one. I must be on the right path.
Right.
The air is getting fresher.
Don't tease me. I've spent the night in a crypt.
Oh, I see sunlight. There's gotta be something over there, right? Can I make that jump? I knew that was there. I may have known it like a second before I stepped on it, but I still knew. Yes, made it. Man, if she was looking up at that point, that would look so cool. And she would have been very confused as to why I would do that. But hey, a wheel-lock pistol.
A wheel-lock pistol. Never mass-produced and banned in the Holy Roman Empire. Ostentatiously decorated. A bit much for a missionary. But maybe a fitting weapon for an egoist such as Lopez. There's some damage to the pommel, but otherwise the weapon seems in fine condition.
Banned in the Holy Roman Empire. Yeah, that's right. I bet you guys didn't realize Romans had guns. It's always surprising when you find out when certain things were made. Like for example, did you know that during the American Civil War, they actually had, or not Civil War, well, I guess during the Civil War as well, but the War of Independence, you know, they actually had automatic weapons. They weren't used very much because they were they were hard to make and that, but they did exist. I learned that because like a lot of people like, good Christ, that one actually made me jump. Because a lot of people like to say it's like, oh, the Second Amendment, but they didn't have the kinds of weapons that we have nowadays, or they didn't know that there would be like automatic weapons in that. But they did. They weren't common, but they did know that they existed and could guess that it was going to advance.
I know now that I am not the chosen one. Now I fear I have endangered the lives of Brother de la Cruz and the Sisters of the Mission. They do not know that the hollow earth surrounding the mission is home to demons. Cruel, hissing creatures with twisted claws and sick, yellowed eyes. I came to this place to purge them from the world, in the name of Angel de la Cruz, to win his favor and earn my seat at his side. But I have failed. I could not contain this evil, and now it is out, and all warning of it will die down here with me.
But yeah, stuff like that, and then there's like, there's some post or something there. It's like, Frankenstein. Is like the first science fiction novel or something, but oh, why the hell am I all the way back down here? I realize I just died technically down there, but I shouldn't have spawned there. That Frankenstein is like the first. Okay, good. I do still have it. I see that the traps reset though, which is interesting. Was the first science fiction book, but in reality, there's I can never remember the name of it, but it was like some like ancient Greek dude. I think it was a dude, maybe it was a chick. I don't know. Either way, it was some ancient Greek person that that would have technically wrote it, because like there's some ancient Greek like manuscript or something that involves like aliens and spaceships and shit.
I've spent the night in a crypt.
And it's just always weird when you like find stuff, when you like you find out stuff like that, because it's like, really, like ancient Greeks were talking about space travel, and it's like, yeah. That's why I didn't see it. I mean, I can see these gears here. Yeah, alright. I don't feel bad about missing that one then.
Isabella, I see daylight. You'll be out of here in no time.
You're amazing. Thank you so much.
No time is a bit much. I mean, it'll be a bit. I mean, first we have to make it back to the mission, then we have to, or then they'll have to get the equipment that they need ready to come and save your ass. So I mean, it'll still be a little bit, but in theory, you know, assuming that they care about you, it should be like still like today, depending on how early on in the day it is. There's not really much to like day-night cycle in this game. It just seems to, you know, it just changes whenever they need it to, but still. Now, in theory, I should take care of the wolves while I'm here, since we're going to be bringing a rescue squad through there, but, or since a rescue squad will be coming through there, but just going to assume that they'll be fine, because or not, because it's a video game. I mean, once again, could go either way. I'm still going to say that they'll be fine, because, like I said, it would feel like a very cheap death But it wouldn't be the first time that they've like introduced a character and then killed them off very shortly afterwards, thinking that it'll create emotional impact.
Please tell me Isabella's okay.
She is, but she's hurt her ankle, so we'll have to go back and get her.
No, I could not stand to inconvenience you any further. And besides, Sarah tells me you have something important of your own to do. Please, let Isa's friends take care of her from here.
You'll need a couple of people and a lot of rope to get her out.
I'll round them up right away. Where is she exactly?
Take the main road across the river, then follow the crosses.
Wait, the crosses? Did she find something?
She found the crypt Manu told her about.
She did? That's wonderful. Oh, I'm so happy for her. I should have gone with her, and I feel terrible about her ankle. But despite that, this is the adventure Isa's always dreamed of.
She also suggested that maybe Sarah could be a member of her rescue party.
Oh, that's a great idea. I'll make sure of it. And speaking of Manu and his crazy stories, if you're looking for something hidden around here, you should probably talk to him. He worked for Isa. He's usually hoarding coal around the mission. And thank you again for finding Isabella. I don't know what I would have done if...
Just make sure she gets back safe.
Talk to Manu, eh? I don't know where Manu is. Straight ahead. Oh, also... And before I do that, though... I completely forgot about this. Anyway. That should be all the challenges, yeah? Like, in the game period, I think. Oh look, the kids are here.
Even Maya ruins.
You must be Manu.
Who's that? Who's there?
She's the one who found the treasure.
Is that right, Diego? Well, what can I do for you?
I overheard you telling the children about Maya ruins.
Finally, someone who pays attention.
Well, you were right about the crosses. Isabella followed them to a hidden crypt.
Ha! I knew it. No one ever listens to old Manu, but I was right.
So you were. And I bet you're telling the truth about those Maya ruins.
I recognize something in your voice. The thrill of discovery, of finding something someplace unseen for hundreds or even thousands of years.
There is something thrilling about that, isn't there?
There's no feeling like it. The taste of stale, dusty air still gets my heart racing. These modern people, these so-called realists, they close themselves off from such wondrous possibilities. They can't even imagine some of the things I've seen. That I would give anything to see again one last time.
Perhaps I could be your eyes, your witness of those Maya ruins.
You could at that, yes.
Do you remember where the ruins were?
Now, where were they? I remember a pool fed by 3 waterfalls. I wish I could give you better directions, but it's been so many years.
I should be able to find it. And when I do, I'll come back and tell you all about it.
Oh, if you could do that for me. Touch that history. I would be so...
Say no more, Manu. I'll find it.
I think I did, though. Find the entrance to the tomb. We've explored... Examine the stelae. We had to have done that as well. And then return to Manu, yeah. Because that should have been... As soon as he said that, I was like, well, this is the only thing we can swim in, and we did a crypt down here. That was all of this shit. So they don't have... See, now a lot of games would have extra dialogue there, where if you've already done it, it'd be like, oh, actually...
I hope you've shined up those dancing shoes, Manu. I found the ruin. It was Maya, an ancient aqueduct. It was wonderful, just as you'd imagined.
I knew you would. Now, tell me everything.
The ruins had flooded because of the earthquake. I swam through tunnels teeming with peril.
Go on.
I found a vast cavern and a stone tower with massive heads carved into its sides.
The Lords of Xibalba, right? Incredible. What else?
It must have been an aqueduct of some kind. And you'll never believe this. Most of the machinery is still functional. Water wheels, 3 men high, turned as smoothly as the day they were built. It was amazing to see, Manu. To be so close to all that history where no one has set foot in hundreds of years.
I see it. I can smell it, feel it, taste it. You've brought tears to an old man's dry eyes. I can't thank you enough. I'd like to give you something.
Manu, I couldn't.
Please, I insist. It's the first relic I ever found. It's beautiful and intricate. A decorated skull. I'd like someone who has the same passion for exploring that I did as a young man to have it. Don't ever let anything kill your sense of curiosity and wonder.
I won't. Thank you, Manu. An adhesive made of tree sap and powdered bone hold the jade and other gems in place within the wearer's teeth. A crude drill, perhaps made of obsidian, would have been used to delicately carve out the notches required to hold the jewelry in place.
When he said decorated skull, I expected like the skull to be decorated, not just the teeth. Alright, let's see. How long have we go? Oh, there you go. That's good for a part then. Mission complete. Check to see if like something else opened up now that I did it, but no. Alright. So that'll be it for this part then. Like I said, as far as I know, this is the final area in the game. I mean, we still have a side quest in what's in the hidden city there, Petiti, to do. I'll save up for that, I guess. And so we might end up going back there at some point, but overall, I think this is the last area of the game, so we should just have the main mission left. Although we did get a new top, right? Contu's Gilded Vest. I like it. Now, do we have... We do have Contu's boots. Oh, this is pure hunting outfit right there. I do like it. But if we're going to be doing exploring, odds are we're also going to be doing combat. So let's see. Hunting and focus time. I don't care for those outfits. Projectile resistance. Double melee resistance. Health regen, fire and stumble resist. Okay, no, none of those. Hunting and focus time, all of the TLC outfits. Natural resources, hunting, health regen. Bonus XP from stealth kills. Demonstration. Projectile resistance is pretty good. Take longer to attack, but I don't like that outfit. Craft additional ammo isn't bad either, but I think projectile resistance might be better. Fire and stumble, health regen, assault kills. Quiet movement isn't bad. Bonus XP from stealth kills. Don't need too much more for resources. And actually, come to think of it, where's the assault kill thing? Wasn't there one of these? Maybe that was down here. the salt kills one, because if we're going to be doing a trial, then there's a good chance that we're going to come across those whatever you call them things. So it's very, very rare that we have any stealth involving them. So that'll be it for this part. Thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you next time to advance the main plot.